And tonight we'll be looking at various stories as well. We have Kenya being among the countries in the global south pushing for relaxation of trade tariffs. We have that and much more. Now, good evening. My name is Wairi Mujenga. Now, Kenya is among countries in the global south pushing for relaxation of trade tariffs on developing nations as a way of promoting industry, trade and investment. Cabinet Secretary Rebecca Miano says production in developed nations is highly subsidized, which outcompetes products from developing nations in the global market.
Global trade is valued at $30 trillion, with developing and least developed countries accounting for $13.3 trillion. To increase the share of developing nations in the global trade, there is a push for developed nations to ease import restrictions on goods from developing nations.
Our desire is to export a lot of food. We are watching keenly what restrictions may be there in terms of export so that we ensure when we have produced enough, we are able to export.
Kenya is among a host of developing nations that are seeking export relief on goods from developing countries. This, they say, will promote fair trade in international trade.
Trade Cabinet Secretary says production in developed countries is highly subsidized, which makes their products cheaper in the global market.
We want the least developed countries, the net importers of food, to trade fairly with the giants, and we want a fair playing ground.
Miano, who is the agriculture facilitator at the 13th WTO Ministerial Conference in Abu Dhabi, says there is need to increase subsidies targeting smallholder farmers to lower the cost of production and reduce the food import bill for developing countries.
And that's why I would encourage our team and our farmers and everybody in Kenya, let us seize this opportunity to produce enough so that we can export. Remember, we are net importers of food, and we would like to be on the other side of the divide where we are exporting enough food to the rest of the world.
Benson Rioba reporting for Prime Edition.